If there's one thing that I've learned as I've gotten older, it's time does not wait, you know? And I've been able to reflect now since I'm in my mid 20s. Been able to reflect on like my later teen years and my early 20s and look at all the things that I've tried and had successes with and all the things that I had failures with and the different approaches I took to different situations. And I've been able to kind of just recognize the common thread amongst all that. And it was this illusion that I had time to waste, you know? And when I say this, I'm not saying it from a perspective of like maximize every single second of your life, but more so from an intentional standpoint, right? Being being such that you're not naturally going to be able to maximize every single second of your life. However, you can be intentional about every single second of your life. You can make it a purpose for you to do a certain thing each day at a certain time. That's intentional, right? You can make it to where, okay, your objective is to get 1% better every single day. That's my objective too. So let me be just that much more intentional when I'm doing my work task, or that much more intentional when I'm creating content, or that much more intentional when I'm, having different conversations. And it's from that place of intention that you realize, like, as I've gotten older, like I was saying, how much time that I wasted because I wasn't being intentional. More than anything, I mean, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate because, when you're young, you just do shit, and it's hard because there's not a superior amount of guidance, It's not like there's, of course, guidance. Of course, there's people that help and teach you things and say certain things to you, but it's like, just like with a lot of life, you have to follow your own intuition and your own gut and find out for yourself ultimately. And I think that's the funniest thing, but also the most exciting part about life is because someone's going to tell you the answer to the problem, but you're going to still think that you know the answer yourself. And the only way you're going to know the answer is you got to go through the practice problems. But you're trying to skip the homework. It doesn't work like that. Either you're going to listen to your teacher, in this case, someone that's experienced the same situation you're in, or you're going to have to, at some point, get the lesson that you're supposed to learn during the homework. And oftentimes, this looks like us going and doing it ourselves and getting fried. Such is life. But the objective in this video is just to understand the importance of being intentional with the time you do have. Because it's not granted, it's not guaranteed. We're living on borrowed time. And that's why it's very important to surround yourself with people who are trying to just be a little bit better, every single day, or trying to be in environments in which that can help you grow. You only get one life, like if you're in a small town and your goal is to be somebody big and there's a place where all these people go to, give yourself 1 year to go to that place. Give yourself 2 months to organize your thoughts, plan your actual plan, maybe stack up some money, and just fucking go. 60 days is all you need. And honestly, for some of you guys out there, I would just say fuck it and leave, because for some of you, that 60 days is going to put you right back where you go through a different cycle. But that's also me being older and saying be intentional about that move, be very intentional. Maybe you don't need 60 days. Maybe you just need a couple of days to, really plan exactly the moves you're going to do and be intentional about your purpose in the place that you're going to be going in, environments that you're in. So maybe that'll be something, but that was the whole objective. I hope this video helps somebody out there. I mean, just like something that just kind of came to mind, and I wanted to speak on it because I'm getting old, bro. Not really old, like actually just yet, but like from the moment we're born, we're dying, Yeah, it's one of those things. And when you kind of sit back and think about like how you've used your time and the situations or the places you could be if you'd been more intentional about that time, then you sit there and you ask yourself these types of questions. Then you sit there and really think through situations and scenarios. And my objective is just to give you guys some sort of perspective, change the perspective from which you've already lived your life and give you a new lens to, view life through. And maybe you're somebody out there that's looking for a tribe or a community of people who can kind of help you go that route or help you get somewhere. You know, that's where the Project LNL, aka my community, can come in. You know, it'll be linked down below or in my bio. But nonetheless, this is just like a place where you're gonna find some of that support and guidance. Every video that I make, I create a worksheet slash like resource or something to help you, just something to solidify the information a little bit more than just the video, right? And so that's where I place all those things. And that just goes right there to proving the intention. You know, before I might have just made a video just to make a video, but now I'm like, okay, I really want to help people, right? I'm going to give them real life, you know, experiences and knowledge about what I've gone through in my life. And I'm not going to just leave them with words. Let me give the people that need something a place to go, or give the people that need something to hold on to, something to actually take a look at. And so, yeah, that's been my main objective recently, and I'm hoping just to continue being great and doing those kinds of things. So, yeah, anyways, love you guys. Thanks for watching. As always, all socials and everything like that will be linked. So, I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.